Okay, so we're just gonna have a lot of different art books in this one. But I have a couple questions. Do you support LGBTQIA+? Do you support straights? Do you support your friends? Do you believe all races and genders are equal? Okay, then let's go. Do you have trauma? Have you ever been hurt? Do you feel numb? Are you depressed? Do you have anxiety? Don't worry, if any of those were no, if you say yes to the next question, you're still in the game. Do you know someone with any of the previous questions? Okay. What if I told you there was a coping mechanism that could make you or them feel better? What if I told you when they do this coping mechanism, they don't hurt anymore? And what if I told you sometimes people with this coping mechanism were doctor prescribed and they can't help it? Alright, I'll wait. Let's recap. So how did you respond? Was it a yes? Are you interested? Okay. Well, we're almost done. It's called ageregression. Oh, I see. Is that a problem? Okay, but keep reading, please. Or keep listening if you're listening to me first. If it helps them and doesn't hurt anyone, then why are you so pressed? And why does it matter how they get better? This is even doctor suggested. And why won't you support someone getting their life together and someone getting help? And sometimes people like this didn't choose it and they can't help it. And didn't you want them to get better? Besides, if it were your friend, you would support them. So why don't you support other littles? Calling someone who has a doctor prescribed coping mechanism freaks and cunts and toys because of the way it's stupid is not okay. And it's damaging and hurtful. Do you know that most people who get called this actually stop doing it and they can't help it? And that will actually mess up their mind completely, and it's not very healthy for them to stop. And I mean, it hurts. And while they're already traumatized, that actually traumatizes them a lot more than you think. I'm actually an ageregressor myself, and we do this to feel better and comfortable, and this is the help that you guys keep telling us to get. It's not pornography, it's not child sexualizing, it's not pedophilia. It is literally us resorting to a younger age and trying to get our childhood now and feel better. So stop being rude. There's no reason for it. Okay, and here's where I tell the rest of you guys who probably don't know what this is, what it actually is now that I've been sticking up for it and explaining some stuff as we went along. Okay, don't ignore. Don't ignore. Please ignore this part right here because this was before I did it. I actually posted this a couple days ago. But ageregression is a coping mechanism that where the person regresses mentally to a younger age. It's shortened to agery, or agery, just spelled differently. Some littles like pastels, while others like dark colors, and all styles can be littles. Any age can regress, although often people set their own comfort limits. Like, some people say 18 and up, or you have to be at least 16. Whereas actually, it could be any. Can you see my face, please? Thank you. What? Yeah, it's okay. Ageregression is a coping mechanism to handle childhood trauma, stress, anxiety, being overwhelmed, and various mental illnesses. And when you regress, you mentally become the age of an infant, technically up to 18, but most regressors stop about 12. Because over 9 is actually really rare, but all regressors are different. And typically you would use comfort items such as pacifiers, bottles, sippy cups. You would cuddle your stuffies, put your finger in your mouth. You would color, draw, watch cartoons, curl up in blankets, use baby talks, and sometimes even go nonverbal. When you are regressed, you're often more clingy. Some littles use diapers, pull-ups, they play with baby or toddler toys. The main thing to remember is that all littles are different, and littles can be any gender, sexuality, race, culture, and all littles are valid. Now, just a little bit of a recap. It's a coping mechanism for childhood trauma. It's a healthy outlet. It's a stress reliever. Makes regressors happy and less anxious. And it's a coping mechanism for anxiety. It's not a kink. It's not child involvement, and it's not discrimination of any kind.